Hello and welcome everybody to the next round of Race Department's Camaro Cup. It's round 3 and we are here at the AMS Renault test track for 37 laps of pure octane action. My name's Simon Smith, taking you through today. On pole we have Gregory de Grief with Ben Tusting alongside. Row 2 has Christopher Aponte and Gregory Cogetty, with row 3 Ramon van Ringe and Yves Leroux. First lap's a caution and then we are off and away. And Gregory de Grief takes us to racing here at the AMS Renault Test Complex. And Ben Tusting straight onto the rear end of de Grief and already looking very aggressive and like he wants to get straight past and means business. Ooh, a little bit of a lock-up, but Tusting not quite able to do it. Here we are further back with Hannu Carasola and Andreas Loeffler over the battle between 8 and 9. And Loeffler making that one stick quite nicely. Squeezing through the corner. Still on lap 2, and this is Ramon van Ringe. He looks like he's under attack by Yves Leroux. Straight into the slipstream. If he can pull out, make a dive down into this next right-hander. Is he going to make it? Oh, plenty of smoke up ahead. Leroux makes that one stick, or does he? Ramon van Ringe desperately trying to hold on around the outside. There's not going to be much grip on that curb, but clinging on for dear life is these two Black Visor Motorsport teammates side by side down the back straight. This is a great track for overtaking, and oh, a little bit of a love touch. But he just about makes it stick. Oh, does he? That's a bit wide through that corner, and don't be surprised if Van Ringe gets back past. No, he does not. And look at the cars battling behind. That looks like Bartfly doing an overtake further behind there with Carasola, but Van Ringe and Leroux side by side again. Looks like we're going to go for the switcheroo. Oh no, he won't. That's the wrong way, my friend. And straight under attack by the number 6 car, who is desperately trying to mean business there as they come flying round the elevation. To start another lap. This is Leroux's versus Loeffler. Andreas Loeffler was trying a cheeky move earlier on. He's going to go around the outside, is he? That's a brave move, my friend, but it's looked like he's going to do it because it gives you the inside for the next corner. And Loeffler takes it, slides in down, round the curb. Textbook and very clean move, and not something that you could do against lesser racers. And here is Ramon van Ringe in 5th position, and he looks like he's going to be Andreas Loeffler's next target as he gets sucked right up into the slipstream. He's looking left, he's looking right, and I think he's going to try a dive bomb move from the back, and Van Ringe there letting him have quite a lot of space and almost gifting that position, thinking that you could probably try and switcheroo it back through again, but there's not enough room for 2 there. Van Ringe straight into the clutches of teammate Leroux. The battle over 6th and 7th, and Leroux there somehow managing to get much better traction out of that corner, goes straight for the inside line. This is going to leave them side by side once again down this back straight. Seeing all the action, Van Ringe covers the line, Leroux goes for the inside for the next corner, but there's not enough room. Just about managing to get out of it. Just behind you've got Carasola, I think that is, and this is Peter Bartfly in 9th position. That's what I call a tank slapper. And Bartfly's going to leave himself completely open to Andreas Hultgren there, who dives through, and that has gifted him 9th position. And Andreas will be saying thank you very much. But waving in the wind there was Peter Bartfly, and just up ahead, Van Ringe and Leroux at it, hammer and tongs. Obviously there is personal honour at stake, these two teammates, of course. And Leroux trying one of those dive moves, just about pulling himself out of it, but Van Ringe very untidy, lots of tyre smoke and locking of wheels going on. He's just about holding the position, but the way how this just switches from long sweeping left and right curves just means that you can slipstream right back past each other and then have another go down at the end of the next straight under the bridge. And Leroux, is he thinking of another one? Ooh, I think he is. Oh, and that's off track it goes, and Van Ringe desperately going completely offline to avoid contact. That was good evasive action by Van Ringe. Here we are just ahead of these two. This is Gregory Cogetty, and Andreas Loeffler and lap 6 has already caught up to the back of him. Loeffler on fire this afternoon, and Looking like he's going to go for the inside line there, but that's going to leave him possibly on the outside for the next corner. Can he make it stick? Cogerty going very defensive, but brakes very, very early. Cogerty there more than fair to Andreas Loeffler, and Loeffler takes 4th position with relative ease. Almost scare tactics there, and here we are, the two black visor motorsports. This is turning into a motor show for these two. There's very, very quickly caught by Anu Carasola, and a little bit of a pushy wide, and LaRose is back alongside, but he's now around the outside. Can he do what Loeffler done earlier on? No, he cannot. Van Rijn just keeping it in and covers the line. These two absolutely on the limit. Joy to watch. And I don't think LaRose and Van Rijn are quite done yet. And that is down the outside. That's not going to work there. And that leaves himself very much open to attack by Carasola, but not today. Not that corner. And here we are again, lap 7 on this titanic mammoth battle. And down the inside he goes. But that's a little bit wobbly. He'll do well to hold that one as Ramon Van Rijn desperately tries to hold on to 6th position from Yves Larousse. And Larousse again. He likes that corner for a little nose down the inside, doesn't he? But it doesn't seem to get him anywhere, and he's now completely under attack by Carasola, who touches the rear of him. Loses traction on the car, and very lucky not to do a full whippity-woo 360. Classic action by these three. Fantastic stuff to watch. And Van Rijn, you have to applaud his defensive skills. And Yves Larousse, try what he may, cannot get past his teammate. Here we are now, lap 8, and they're still at it. This is Larousse once again into the slipstream. What can he do now? This is looking much, much more productive, and Carasola fancying a bit of action. Tyre smoke ahead, but Larousse round the outside. Can he hold it and get more traction? He's onto the curb and pushed slightly wide, and that's going to push him right into the clutches of Carasola if he's not careful. He's got much better traction than the pair of them. Is this going to be a free wide fest? No, it's not, but Larousse is right on the inside for his favourite corner, and he's scared Van Rijn wide. Can he take it into the next corner? No, he cannot. He backs out of it, but Van Rijn completely wide in that corner. Larousse, can he hold it on? He's going to be on the outside for the next one, but once again, the outside line might just hold it for him. Van Rijn keeps it in. And side by side for several corners. This is absolute textbook driving by the pair of them, and Carasola desperate to get in on the action, thinking just take each other off surely, but Larousse a bit wide there, covers his line, and is in complete sandwich of effect. And that is not the way to do it there. What a disaster for Yves Larousse, and that lets Carasola through. What a shame there. And this is Christopher Aponte. He's next on Andreas Loeffler's list of people to overtake, and Loeffler, they're very ragged coming into that corner, but carrying a lot of speed, and Aponte completely losing the back end. And well, did he just panic seeing Loeffler appear in his mirrors at such massive notice? But he again is much, much more aggressive around that corner. Loeffler not able to do it. Four-wheel drift by Loeffler. Fantastic stuff into the slipstream. What can he do? He looks to the left, Aponte covers the line, but that is him committed back onto the racing line, and again drifting completely off. His tyres look shot to bits, but he's trying to hold on the inside line. 2 into 1 doesn't generally work there, and Loeffler pushed wide off onto the white lines. Thinks better of it. I think he's going to regroup, and here we are on lap 11 now of 38. And Loeffler once again, a dive from way, way back on that one. That would have surprised Christopher Aponte no end. Pushes through, a friendly tap wave of thank you very much. And Loeffler, all 4 wheels sliding about like a wild thing. Absolutely at it. And this is further down the order for P11. Andreas Hultgren, we saw him earlier on in Wars. And this is with Richard Kay in 12. And is Kay going to try and dive it through the inside? Oh, he's having a think about it for Noble Racing. But not quite there. Hultgren just about managing to keep the position, but Kay much better traction coming out of that corner. He's going to go into the slipstream. Is he going to have it? It doesn't look like he's actually gaining. I think he's pulled out a little bit too far. A little dive from the back. Hultgren runs a little bit wide, but Kay even worse. Just about... Oh, and Hultgren, complete tank slap around. Do the snake, my friend.